The Bahraini economic delegation ended their official visit to Italy, which is considered their first station within their promotional tour in a number of European countries, aiming at highlighting the investment opportunities in the Kingdom of Bahrain, whereby the tour includes Italy, France and Germany from the 15th until the 24th of the current November 2011, chaired by the EDB's CEO, Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, including members from Bahrain's Chamber of Industry and Commerce and prominent businessmen. Meanwhile, the delegation participated in a working session in Italy entitled Bahrain and Italy Partners in Business, which was hosted by the Italian Industrial Confederation and the major Italian international manufacturing, construction, energy, transportation, mercantile firms and Italian service sector. Meanwhile, the deputy chairman of the Italian Industrial Confederation stressed the importance of Bahrain's financial center, which embraces several international and regional banks that have chosen Bahrain as their headquarters. He also alluded that Bahrain is the gateway to the Middle East and the Indian subcontinent in view of the advantages introduced by the Bahraini government, which are considered a great stimulus for the Italian businessmen. The deputy chairman also expressed his aspirations to raise the trade exchange between Bahrain and Italy in the light of Bahrain's economic vision of 2030. For his part, the EDB CEO, Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, praised in his speech the flexibility and dynamism of the creative ways of the Italian companies when they dealt with the challenges of the global financial crisis, especially with regard to dealing with the Arabian Gulf market. Sheikh Mohammed also referred that the existing challenges as a result of the political movement for the Middle East represent a promising opportunity for all towards more growth. The Bahraini economic delegation has already started its European tour, aiming at promoting Bahrain in the city of Milan, Italy, by signing two agreements by the EDB CEO, Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, where the first was a memorandum of understanding with the Bromos Foundation related to Milan Chamber of Commerce, and the second was a memorandum of understanding with the leading company for manufacturing marine boats, Rodriguez. The memorandum of understanding signed by the EDB with the Bromos Foundation aims at focusing on coordination and strengthening links between members of the organization and their counterparts in Bahrain, especially in the industrial field, as well as exchanging information on markets and laws and the periodically existing legislation in a way to help promoting investment. On the other hand, concerning the memorandum of understanding signed with the leading Italian company of manufacturing marine boats, Rodriguez, it comes as an initiative to create a new industrial sector in Bahrain, aiming at establishing this industry in Bahrain and in the light of Bahrain's efforts to attain a special position in the maritime industry and marine industries. The Bahraini delegation visit to Italy also witnessed holding of the Italian Business Forum and in addition holding more than 150 bilateral meetings between Bahraini and Italian businessmen. The Bahraini delegation started their promotional visit to France, the second station within their European tour, from the 15th until the 24th of the current November, aiming at promoting for Bahrain's economically and investment, whereby the Bahraini delegation, which is consisted of the EDB and with the participation of prominent personnel from the private sector and Bahrain's Chamber of Industry and Commerce, participated in the works of a symposium on the business environment in the Kingdom of Bahrain, which was hosted by Paris Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The seminar focused on two main issues about the political and economic realities in Bahrain and setting up business in Bahrain. From the Bahraini part, the chairman of Bahrain's Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Assam Fakhro, participated in the symposium, where he shed light in his speech on the political and economic realities in Bahrain and the prominent role played by the flexible economic policy in overcoming all the consequences and mitigating the effects of international crisis and creating the environment to cope with the various changes. This is in addition to the discussion of the competitive advantages of the Bahraini economy. On the other hand, a reception was held for business community in the city of Paris at the Automobile Club, where Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa delivered a speech praising the interaction of the French businessmen with the visit program of the Bahraini delegation. Sheikh Mohammed alluded that the despite the recent events in Bahrain, the props and the economic foundations that made Bahrain an attractive economic destination are unchanged and will continue to further recover and flourish. Meanwhile, during the ceremony, the new international recruitment program launched by the EDB was announced, which attracts young Bahraini graduates and professionals under the supervision of Temkeen program in order to qualify them to form an international working experience in an international company's environment based in Bahrain.